Are we back yet? Alright, we gotta hit the refresh button. Oh, we gonna hit the refresh button. You know what's funny is he said he was gone, but he's still in the Discord. I'm not sure what's going on right now. Oh, this is so weird. This is so weird. Oh, we rebooted the stream. We're on Football Manager now. And it looks like things are slightly broken. Today, 9:19. Okay, the announcement worked. We're back in the chat. I think we're here. We're good to go. All right, we're back in FM. By the way, if you guys want to get hyped for Football Manager, go watch the channel trailer. I absolutely love the channel trailer because I made it, obviously. But just saying, the intro trailer is pretty hype. It's Hype Machine City for me. In fact, what we'll do real quick is I'm going to switch over to it while I go get some water, and then we're going to return. So I hope this works. Enjoy it. If it doesn't, I apologize. Alright, we're back. That was probably too loud. I should have done an audio warning, but that's okay. People with headphones probably blew out their eardrums. What is Dave doing playing Paths of Exile? Sneaky bastard. I gotta check my GPU alerts. Still trying to buy a graphics card like everybody else. It's painful. We're here. We're playing Palermo. We're in the January transfer window of the third season. We're in Serie A, and boy, do we have a bunch of problems to deal with. And this kid just keeps getting worse, man. I mean, look at this. It's alright, though. He's a youngster. Let me see if we can offload Plitzari next year. We know that Matteo is going to reject the offer, so we're just going to do it again because, you know, we're dumb like that. Yeah, sure. Don't care. Trying to get some loanies in. Trying to stay alive here. One thing I do want to do is crank this up a bit. At least in my ears. Maybe not in your ears. Let's turn this down. And turn it up for me. Because I like the tunes. Alright. So, we got a game against Lazio coming up. They're in 11th place. We are not good enough for this. We are coming off of 2 back-to-back victories to start off 2024. And Masolo's going to get loaned out. That's fine. Oh, wait. We have a... Maldini made the squad of the week for Serie A. Would you look at that? Maxi Min did too. Loca, Nicola Rovella. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance. I did not fix the labels and stuff that we talked about last time. This was an unplanned FM stream. But I promise tomorrow we will have that fixed. Loan office. There we go. Loan offer's valid. We keep cranking that along. I doubt that this will get any better anytime soon, but you don't know until you try. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Did I actually switch everything over? Yes, it's FM22 and blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's good. That's fantastic. That's what we want. Our loan offers get accepted by the clubs. And Semper gets signed for 126 a year. Jeez. There's no way we were going to be able to compete with that on a wage basis, but that's all right. Bove got the virus. So we will use the club doctor on him. I guess he got a stomach virus, or I don't know what kind of virus. He got the Rona, I guess. We still have Rona going on in 2024. Man, you know, that would really suck. Vignato. We always liked Emmanuel, but don't think he's good enough. That's okay. Context here. Oh, Clyde the Glide is here. Do you want to play Ark?
We
are still live, by the way, but
maybe a few minutes.
All right. This is gonna be the shortest FM stream ever, but that's okay.
I'll finish up. I'm watching something.
All right. Well, you message me and let me know when you want to play, because I'm not in a rush. I didn't hear from you right away, so I just started. But we have an FM stream scheduled tomorrow. But this is a bonus 10 minutes of Football Manager, I guess, in the meantime.
What prospects for this?
But I'm gonna mute you here. Okay, I muted him. So we're in a little bit of a bump and grind issue with these loans, because the clubs take the loan offer, but the players want nothing to do with us, right? And this is par for the course with this save, but we don't want to give up too easily. Sometimes we can shove one of these through, and other times we can't. Wow, nobody's on the naughty list. That's fantastic when we get people that actually want to show up in training. That's like amazing. Torino wins against Fiorentina. We are still in 13th place with 21 points played. That is good. That's a great place to be at. We're going to play Torino after we play Lazio next. Yeah, he's going to sing Daniel Maldini's praise. Of course he will. He's been playing fantastic for us all season. I don't really care what happens with our under-20 team for right now. We're gonna go attend the press conference, and we're gonna mute him too because he's still in the Discord, even though he's supposed to have left. Almichi's been with you on your journey up the league. Just how important has he been? His record speaks for himself. All in all honesty, Maldini handling the weight of the expectations. Yeah, he's in great form. He's been doing fantastic for us as well. If you were to list those several standout attributes, these are a not-so-secret weapon over there on the left flank. Lazio confident know how you're going to play. I wouldn't tell you what my plans are. You're putting words in my mouth. I'm not envious of Lazio's foreign talents. Now, we do have an away game against Lazio. If we can pull, we need to fight for every inch, every point. I was going to say inches, but in reality, it's really points. We're going to fight for every point on this table, right, throughout this season. So even getting a draw is, huge, right? There's really nobody of value. There are great players that we could theoretically sign. The problem is we don't have the wage cap. Like, we don't have the wage margin to sign a bunch of people, right? That's really the issue. I mean, financially, we're spending 10.5 on 12.2, so I have, technically speaking, another $2 million. And I could actually slide this slider, right? We could go all the way that way. But the issue that I have when we go back to the scouting pad tab is I got to pay a transfer fee plus that $1 million wage, and we don't have both. We have either or. I can pay a fee and very low wage, or I cannot pay a fee and have a high wage, right? And there's really nobody in this pool that's like this guy. 1-5 on 1, I can't really swing that. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? To be a pseudo left back that is probably no better than what we already have. So I don't see a lot of, we don't have a lot of value right now that we can go off into the transfer window with. We should probably purge this list because a lot of these guys are no longer on end of contracts. We want to list remove from end of contracts list for you. I think you also now have a contract too. Yep, that's what we thought. So you lists, we're going to just clean this up real quick here. Now, Fernandez did sign a contract, unfortunately for us, but that's okay. Kresic did not sign a contract. Now, this guy is a little interesting. Like, let's compare him with Leverbe. Okay? Maxime Leverbe. They're very, very, very similar players, right? First touch, terrible. Now, Kresic can head the ball, right? Good marking. Not so great in the passing department for a ball-playing defender, but that's okay. Tackling technique, very similar. You know, where the mentals count, slightly better for one versus the other. No vision whatsoever. Positioning's kind of similar. He's a better header and a better jumper. Right? Jumping reached 19 versus 16. He's also 6'6". Dude's tall as hell. So who would he replace? Like, that's the question we have to ask ourselves, is if we get him on a free and he's cheap, who would he replace in the team? And he's not going to replace Leverbe as a starter by any means, right? So tactically, when we line up here, let's go look. So we've got Ivan. So Ivan plays for us, you know, as a backup defensive player, right? And Xavier, right? So we didn't pay for him, right? We got him on a free. So if we go back to Kresic here, and then let's compare him with Ivan, right? I mean, clearly way better in the aerial department. Defending's very similar. Little bit of things here and there, but he's clearly a better backup. And if his wage is half of this guy's wage, we can offload Ivan, right? So let's go. Fine. Yeah, see, this is a no-go. Like, no. I would offer you $275. And that falls apart, which we kind of knew was going to happen. That's okay. This guy, we know he just signed a contract. He was actually on trial with us, so That's this guy is not good enough for us anyway. I'm not sure why he was on this list. That's a little weird. And Luca Falbo, we no longer need him either. So that's the end of contracts list kind of figured out here. The Ecuadorian is wanted and asking to move. I like this guy. We could pay his wage. 23-year-old Ecuadorian fills a non-EU slot, unfortunately. If these numbers all swing high, that would be really good. But we don't need him right now. He's on loan duty, but I don't need that either. What we really need is to shore up the midfield. So, like, Esposito would be fantastic to bring in, but I don't think we're going to be able to swing that at all. Nicola. Love this guy because he plays across everything up here. But we're kind of, like, at the point now where we don't need a player of his level, right? He's too low of a level now to play for us, so that's not really fortunate. We should probably remove him from the list, in all honesty. Casata is at Nuremberg. Same kind of issue with him. Don't really think he's good enough. We already talked about this guy. He already re-signed a new contract. He can play across the front three. But we don't need somebody at this moment in time to do that because we've got the loanees that came in. This kid we really like, but he's not for sale, from Boca Juniors. We scouted him. And Pagano is on loan, but at 19 years old, he's not high enough of a quality caliber player for Serie A for us. So, nothing really there. Semper moved to Napoli. So we can actually remove him from this list. And see if we can get this guy on trial, just see what he looks like. He is listed. That guy's going to be too expensive to buy outright. He's not much better than everybody else that we have. And Titas, well, we're not going to be able to pay that. And he's not that much better in critical pieces compared to who we have already. And he's Lithuanian. So yeah, we're kind of in a bind of, like, it's a January window and we don't really have a whole lot we can really shake at. Now, Luca's wanted. Now, if we compare him with Fiordalicio, right? Extremely similar player, but Fiordalicio can play across all of these. He's 24, and he's also 24, and the wage is very similar. So he's not adding anything to the team, really, but we do have to replace Tito at some point. So he would really be a Tito replacement on the left. So then if we compare him with Tito, right, he's a huge step up from Tito. So I think we go for that. Another option over there is this kid. See if we can offer a trial, and I want to scout him, but I can't. We don't have the scouting package to scout him. That's part of the problem. We can only scout players in Italy with our package. But based on some of these stats, he looks pretty intriguing, right? Pirola, we know, is good in the position, but we'd rather play him here than here. We don't need that. And then we all know who Trilly is. We've tried to get him before in the past, but he now costs too much money. But he's not that great of a dribbler slash crosser anyway. And Papetti, we lost him out to... he left from Benevento to Torino, and we couldn't stop that or take him away. We missed that opportunity. We're going to have to pick him up later, and he went loaned out to Fiorentina. So that's kind of the situation we're at. We're not going to be able to do a whole lot. And the trial was accepted for one and not the other, so that's at least some progress here. See if we can learn anything about Mazzini. And, haven't really learned anything. But that's alright. Lino is gonna bag the coaching license. Okay, let's move along to the game now, shall we? Fitness test. Tito is fit. We promised him some playing time, but... And Bove's got the flu. That's okay, though. We've got, what's his name coming in here? Where is he? Conte come back up this way. Riccardi's coming in, and we're going to flip these two. Run you as the advanced playmaker. You're the box-to-box. Where is Tito? Alright, we can bring him on as a sub. We're going to try a counterattack style here with our Risatanio coming in. We're going to run some inverted wingbacks. We can get some magic to happen that way. We're going to flip these guys. We're going to go submit that. We're going to play a game, see how we go. See how we do. Dressing room we go to. We've been on a good run lately. We've gotten 2 back-to-back wins. Let's encourage the lads and play some ball, eh? Mahrez, Luis Alberto. This is going to be a good test. Reality is we really don't have a chance of taking 3 points. We really shouldn't, unless they have a terrible night. Our goal is to try to at least get a point. See if we can rob them of at least a point. Playing a 4-2-3-1. Esposito up there leading the line. So far not looking so bad. We haven't really seen anything though. Fior, Delisso, Riccardi, Emmanuel, Raimondo. Oh, that's a great... Oh, that was such a great ball going in. Lazzari to Mahrez. Back to the keeper they go again. Oh, okay. Almichi, very good to be able to recover that. Leonard does a crazy pass to Scalvini. Oh my god. Why do we do this to ourselves every single time? Miserable. Absolutely miserable. Down a goal already. Scalvini surges forward. Aristotanio. Milanese Almici. Finds Aristotanio. Finds Raimondo. And oh, you kidding me? Maldini. Laverbe almost had that going goalward. We've got a higher XG than they do. Despite the fact they have the goal. Scalvini goes back to Laverbe. Linner. De Fiordaliso. Riccardi. Intercepted. Terrible ball. They're going to get a good scoring chance out of this, I have a feeling. Oh. Luis Alberto. And thankfully that was wide. Not been able to bust through here. Back to the keeper. Kicks it way forward. They have a guy out. Technically, we got a man advantage on the field, and we're not going to be able to do anything with it because they have the ball. We can't seem to recover this to save our lives. Come on. Oh, okay. Okay. Now let's push. Do something. Go forward. What are you doing? There we go. Almici's on the run. Let's go. You've got help. Cross the ball. God damn. Way too late. Gotta encourage the team more. Ball went up to Raimondo. Couldn't do anything with it. Lazio recovers. Ischilio. Oh no. They're making us run around like idiots. FM Deer, raiding with a party of 9. How you doing, man? Thanks for the raid. We're just chilling. I'm not going to read that whole thing. How's it going? I'm doing all right. I was actually not planning on... don't. I was not planning on streaming today for Football Manager. We played It Takes Two. We streamed that for a bit, and then we ended that a little too early, so we hopped on some FM for a while, so you guys came in at the right time for some Football Manager content. We're playing Palermo. This is season number 3. We got back-to-back promotions from Series C to B to A, and we are in the January transfer window in the 3rd season, which is our first season in Serie A, trying not to get relegated. And we're doing an okay job at that. For right now, anyway. That's the skinny on the save so far. Thank y'all for joining. Where were you guys coming from? How'd your stream go? I hope it went well. We're trying to make Palermo rise back, you know, from the ashes of bankruptcy. That's the whole point of this. Playing FM as well. Nice. And right now, I think we're sitting 10 points clear of relegation with about half the season over. We just need this half to end, in all honesty. Did some words on stream at the end? Nice. Oh, this is a terrible match. It's okay, though. We weren't expecting to get anything out of this. Like, if we lose, it's not the end of the world. We want to try to steal a point. No. We were not good enough. Let's just be honest. Like, I'm not happy. Let's not really rail into the guys, but we had a horrible, dumb defensive mistake that caused that goal. So if we can steal points here, we would like to take at least a point. It's a little unrealistic to think that we can get 3. This is an away game. Lazio currently sit 11th after 18 games played, but that is far better of a quality team than we are. Oh, come on. You see, we have these flashes of brilliance, and we can get nothing from them. What we really need to start thinking about now is like substitutions, right? So, you know, we can bring on the lumbering giant that is Lorenzo Luca and start just whipping the ball with crosses to him, but we don't get enough possession, and I was hoping we could do like a quick counter with the advanced forward, but it is Raimondo and the inverted wingers, but that hasn't really panned out for us. So if we're going to bring on Luca, it's going to be to play off a set-piece play, right? Realistically, we're not going to be able to get a breakaway situation where he's going to be able to get to a position to head the ball in from open play. But that is an option. I would love to make some midfield changes based on the way those players are looking. Like, Riccardi is on a 6-3, but I don't have the capability to switch him out on the bench. There's nothing there that's worth it. So we just have to grin and bear it. I need to tell the keeper to not do that anymore. We put these long balls forward, and it just doesn't go anywhere. Okay, what we can do is we can take... Alright. Well, that was not good. Oh, you hate to see it. You really do. Oh, yeah, there you go. Cool. One of our other problems is our goalkeeper is absolute garbage. Yeah, you're not doing so hot, so... Well, you know what? We're gonna switch to this. Bring on Rodrigo. Oh, no. No. Do that. Bring on... Where's Rodrigo? Bring on Rodrigo. And then, you stay as the ball winner. And then what I want to do is do that. Since we're already losing, if we lose by 5 or we lose by 2, it doesn't really matter at this point. So let's go attack them for the last 25 minutes, see what happens. We got Torino up next. What's so frustrating, though, is the fact that we have a 1.35 XG with no goals, 10 shots, 4 on target, right? And they got a fluke goal in the beginning of the game that was total bullcrap. But it's our fault. We can't score. Laverbe's on a 6-2. Not that surprising, considering it was his fault for both those goals. Ugh! I guess we're gonna get nothing from this. It's alright. No, we are not making that change. Oh yeah, we were gonna give Tito a start, but it's okay. He was only able to play 45 minutes, so is what it is. Ooh. Almost. 3-0. Still stuck on 2-0. Three minutes of added time. We'll survive. The onslaught, hopefully, and only be down by 2. A lot of yellow cards, though. I would just like to get, like, a goal. Like, I know we're gonna lose the game, but, like, I would just like to get on the freaking sheet, man. Like, get at least something. I don't want to really dumpster fire the poor lads, but, I mean, like, I'll show you. So here's where we are in the table, all right? 19 games played, we have 21 points. The goal is to not be here, right? The goal is to not be down here. And at 11 points versus 21 points, we are 10 points clear. That's good. If we can be on pace to get 40 points by the end of the season, we basically completely ensure that we will avoid the relegation battle and be finishing somewhere in the middle of the table. And considering that we're at the halfway point of the season and we've gotten half of those number of points, we're sitting pretty good, right? All things considered. So I can't really complain that much, but it is extremely frustrating when you play these saves. It's like super frustrating when you're trying to climb the ladder. I mean, you guys have probably been there, some of you, you know, and there's just like this dead period of a couple seasons where we're sitting here building up and trying to survive, right? Well, let's end this press conference real fast. Get this out of the way. He's part of a team performance. I would say I didn't have an option on the bench, though. Not covering individuals. Can we talk about Palermo, please? Whenever you say that, they always end the conference. It's hilarious. I think we're going to end it here, unfortunately. I know you guys just came in for the raid. I really do appreciate it. We weren't going to stay on for very long. We're going to continue this tomorrow. We'll be streaming FM for a couple hours tomorrow, so tune in tomorrow. If those of you that were in the raid are still with us, please subscribe to either the Discord or this channel. I hope to see you back. We're going to keep this save going. Our goal is to get all the way to being Serie A champions and going to the Champions League and winning the Champions League as well. And we are sort of on our way very slowly and painfully there to do so. Just to give you guys real quick before we head out here, let's look at the schedule again. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. We've just been having a day when it comes to these, like, loss, and these are pretty heavy, you know? But what's really, really disturbing me recently is we haven't been able to really score in a lot of these losses. You can see 0-2, 0-3, 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, 0-1, right? This one was absolutely heartbreaking. We should have won that game. That was extremely frustrating. But we did win against Monza and Verona. Those two were must-wins. We needed to do that. That was good. Lazio, we expect to drop points, and we did, unfortunately. We are going to play Torino at home tomorrow when we restart this stream tomorrow. We should be able to get 3 points there, hopefully. At least 8 points. We definitely are going to get 3 points from Parma. If we don't, we're in trouble. Then we've got a pretty bad back end of the season. We got Inter, Napoli, Fiorentina, Roma, Juve, and those are all going to be L's, right? The good news is at the back end of the season where it really counts, we're going to play Monza, which should be a guaranteed 3 points. We're going to play Verona, guaranteed 3 points, hopefully. And Torino, we should be able to get 3 points as well. So we're going to be able to finish the season 3 of 4 games. We have a likelihood of pulling points from it, right? So that should be pretty good. But, you know, the goal is to not get relegated, and we're doing a good job at that. Because if we look at the competition, we're in 13th place. We are 10 points clear of relegation. Halfway through the season, we just got to maintain where we are, maintain the status quo, right? And in reality, like, if we compare ourselves to 6th place, 35 on 21, you know, Yeah, that's more than a 10-point gap up to 6th, but we're not that far off the pace of hopefully the goal next year is to challenge for some of these places here. And we just need a couple quality signings to do so. And we are building the financial future of the club, right? We're getting 2 million plus. We got 3 million last month in total profit. So this balance sheet is going up, which is good. So the sky's the limit, literally and figuratively right now. Thank you all for joining. We did stream It Takes Two. This was a little bit of a bonus round. I'm going to get off of here. Join us tomorrow. We'll be streaming FM tomorrow. I did put this on the schedule now. So please go check that. Check out the Discord. We do alerts in the Discord as well from when we're streaming. It's a good place to be a community. Trying to build that up as well. Hop into there. Thank you guys again for those of you that stayed with us through the raid. I really do appreciate it. But we do have to sign off because we were streaming before. I restarted the stream to do an FM VOD separate from the It Takes Two one. That's why it only shows we've been on for 40 minutes, but we've actually been on for a while now. So come in tomorrow for some FM action. If you want to see It Takes Two, that'll be on Thursday. And we'll be doing FM again on Friday. And I did put those on the schedule this time, and I will stick to that. I know I haven't been the greatest as of late with that. But we're back. We're here to stay. Thank you all. We're going to sign off here. So hopefully catch y'all tomorrow.